everyone, welcome back to Mom Minute. I'm Mindy from CuteGirlsHairstyles, and as most of you guys know, I have a family of 8. Now, amidst the after-school activities, our YouTube channel, and my kids, life gets totally crazy. But it's really important for Sean and I, amidst all that craziness, to make sure that our kids get quality time and attention from each of us. Which brings us to today's question. Louisa asks, I'm a family of 6 and we are always so busy. It's hard to spend one-on-one time with my kids and give them equal attention. Tips? One of the best things you can do when talking about quality time with your kids is get to know them. I think it's very fun to ask my kids lots of creative questions like, what would you do if you had $1 million? What's your favorite color? If you could be a superhero, what power would you have? All of that information gives you feedback about what things are important to your kids and how creative they are. You can also read books like 5 Love Languages or The Birth Order, and those help to teach you different ways that different kids interpret quality time. So for one kid, it might be reading a book with them, or quiet time, or just like snuggling together and being near each other. Where another kid, it might be creating some crazy memory, like going bowling or doing something really athletic or outdoorsy, might be more important to them than that quiet time that they need. So it's important to find out what works for each child. So some things we do at our house to help with quality one-on-one time are daddy-daughter or mommy-dude dates. This is just an opportunity to grab one of your kids and go on a little activity with them, take them to lunch. Even if you just need to run an errand, you can just grab them and take them on that errand with you, but then get them involved in the errand. If you're gonna go to the store, let them help pick out some of the groceries or do some fun things like that. But in the meantime, it gives you the opportunity to talk to them and get to know them a little bit better, find out what's going on in their lives and what's important to them right then. Half birthdays is another great way to celebrate. So when I was growing up, my dad on our half birthday would check us out of school, if we were in school, and he would take us and we would get to choose where we went to lunch and an activity for the day. And it was one of my favorite days of the entire year because I loved getting out of school, and for whatever reason, I always picked bowling. I don't know why, but we always went bowling. But it was these great memories I have of growing up with my dad and that time with him and trying really hard to always beat him when I was bowling. Another way you can remember to do quality one-on-one time is to pick the date that your child is born on in every month. So if their birthday is March 25th, on the 25th of every month, that's their special night. And maybe they get to just stay up an extra 20 minutes that night and just spend time with you, or they get to read an extra book with you, or whatever it may be. But it's just an easy way as a parent to remember that that date is their time, and it just helps you set on your calendar that they get a little bit of extra attention that day. Another thing that we love to do in our home is road trips. Now, Sean and I both travel for work, and when we can, we like to take one of the kids with us. Not everybody can do this, and some people don't travel, so you have to adjust to what works for your family. But for us, it's just a great opportunity to bring that child on a trip and just make selective memories with only them, and to really just get to know them a little bit more and have a little more fun with them. Really simple ideas would be something as easy as just picking out nicknames. We love nicknames in our family. I rarely call my kids by their real names. They're always like some crazy made-up nickname, and there's always some crazy story behind it. But I love that my kids know that I care enough about them to call them something special, and that it's just a little name that's special between the two of us. Also, I think very important, eat dinner together. Even if you're doing this as a big group family, you get to know so much about your kids by just watching their interactions with each other. And so many times the most interesting topics come up while we're eating dinner. And it's just an opportunity, again, for you to get to know a little bit more about your child and to make them feel important and valuable in your family. So my last simple tip for one-on-one time is simply just to make notes for your kids. If you don't have the time to really go out to lunch or something big and extravagant, just write them a cute little note and slip it in their lunchbox. If you have teenagers, grab their cell phone, take a few little candid selfies on their phone and a big pucker up kissy face for them. Or make a little video of like, hey, hope you're having a great day, and just leave it on their phone for them to find later at school. Their friends will think it's hysterical, they might be totally embarrassed, but secretly they'll love you for it. I hope these tips have given you some ideas on how to have one-on-one time with your children and to make them feel special. I know it's really important, and you're gonna make great family lasting memories in the process. If you have other questions for me, be sure to tweet me at #TheMomsView, #MomMinute. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.